Now I will teach you how to count the number of possible outcomes in probability. Okay. For example, we have how many outcomes when a coin is tossed once. So when you toss a coin, how many possible outcomes are there? So in counting techniques, we have two methods. We have what we call the tree diagram. Okay. So how can we do the tree diagram? We're just going to illustrate a tree diagram. Okay. So when you toss a coin, okay, two possible outcomes are there. Okay. Toss a coin. Okay. Two possible outcomes are there. Okay. Toss a coin. Okay. Once this is an experiment. Okay. Experiment number one. Okay. Two possible outcomes are there. What are the events? Okay. It is either heads or tail. Okay, the events is getting heads or getting tails. So that is the event. So how many possible outcomes are there? We have two possible outcomes. So that's how we illustrate a tree diagram. How about the listing method? This is the second one. The second method, the listing method. So how can we count? 1 and 2. Two possible outcomes. In listing method naman, okay, we're just going to list all the possible outcomes. Okay, so if you are going to list all the possible outcomes, meaning to say you are just creating a sample space. Okay, you need to list all down the possible outcomes. So n of s, that is equal to h and t. Okay, as we all know that a coin has two faces, heads and tails. So the total possible outcomes is 2 possible outcomes. Okay.